Hello everyone, thank you for turning on the blue lights. Now we are still on Thabo Bester's case. A family in Ikenov, where convicted artist, murderer as well as a conman, Thabo Bester spent most of his childhood, has given their own version of the so-called Facebook artist background and birth. Now the two sisters, Erika Bezudenot as well as Marilyn Venter, went down memory lane in a Monday 24 April interview with Network 24, sharing fond and dreadful memories about the Besters family. Now, Miss Bezudenot, who is 53 years of age, as well as her sister, Miss Venter, who is 59 years of age, seemingly does not correlate with this recent interview Bester's mother, Mrs. Missy Maria Mabaso, revealed to Eyewitness News. The sisters say that her interview got them hot under the collar as they do not remember her version of events. Now, according to a 50-year-old Maria Mabaso, she was attacked by an unknown man, later giving birth to Thabo Bester at the age of 17. The Department of Home Affairs revealed that Thabo Bester was born on 13 June 1986, making him 36 years this year. Now, if Thabo Bester is 36 and her mother is 58, it does not make sense that she gave birth when she was only 17, because if that's the case, then we are expecting her to be 53. Now, ladies and gentlemen, according to this, it means Maria Macy Mabaso lied about the age at which she fell pregnant as well as the age at which she gave birth to Thabo Bester. Now, could this mean that she also lied about being attacked by Thabo Bester's father and that she did not know who Thabo Bester's father was? According to these two sisters, Maria Macy Mabaso gave birth to Thabo Bester when she was around the age of 21 years. Talking to Network 24, this is what one of the sisters said, and I quote, "If she was raped, we do not know about it. For as long as we can remember, we were told the Portuguese owner of a local cave and greengrocer was his father. Macy left him there with Johanna and never came back," the sisters claimed. Now, Maria Macy Mabaso also told the publications that she took care of Thabo Bester until the age of 1. According to the sisters who claim to have grown up with Mabaso, she abandoned her son when he was only less than a week old. Bester was raised by Johanna and her partner Abel Bester, who were the grandparents. A few years later, Bester's sister Sibongile, whom everyone called Stompy, was born. Now, Stompy also lived with Johanna for a first few years, but later Macy Maria Mabaso was back and she also came to collect Stompy. And now the big question is, why would she lie that she was art and that she was a teenager when she gave birth to Thabo Bester? And in my opinion is the reason is because she felt that, she was actually going to be judged for not taking care of her own child. You know what I mean? So she felt the need to say, okay, let me say I was a teenager and that I was art, and then now people will not ask me questions as to why was I not present in my child's upbringing. You know what I mean? So if she said that she was 22 when she gave birth, people will ask questions like, why didn't you take care of your own child? So she was hiding behind being a teenager and being art. So she was victimizing herself so that people will sympathize with her instead of asking the relevant questions like, why were you not there for your own child? I mean, it could be one of the reasons why Thabo Bester is a liar. It could be one of the reasons why Thabo Bester became the bestering that he is. Now, when it comes to this issue of Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandi, a lot has happened, People's bodies were smuggled, people lost their lives, people were armed, people lost their monies in Thabo Bester's businesses. There's just a lot that has happened. Now, the question is, could this be because of the neglect of a parent? Could this be the case of the parents' irresponsibilities when it comes to raising their own children. You know what I mean? Because Thabo Bester's mother and father were not there during the upbringing of Thabo Bester. When Thabo Bester was an infant to when Thabo Bester became the Besteras that he is, they were just not there. This child was just alone. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to justify his actions. I'm not saying that he's now justified and all of that. Yes, he's as much guilty, because he made his own choices. But I'm saying now, let us not shy away from the fact that the parents did not play their own part. You know what I mean? And I understand and I know that doctors don't give birth to doctors, pastors don't give birth to pastors. I know there are good people out there who gave their children love, responsible and all of that, but their children chose to become bad people. Now, I'm not talking about that kind of situation at this present moment. I am talking about irresponsible parenting. I'm talking about parents who give birth and then walk away as if nothing is happening. You know what I mean? God entrusted you to become a mother. He has entrusted you to become a father. He gave you a seed to plant, and then you planted it and then cowardly walked away from it. You are a coward. You are a disgrace to the community. You are a disgrace to God. He entrusted you to become a mother, to carry the seed. He entrusted you to give birth to a child. And then you give birth and then you abandon the baby. You go and do whatever it is that you will to do, forgetting your responsibilities. Ladies and gentlemen, it comes with responsibilities. Now, to all of you who are doing the 9 o'clock prayer, so we all know what a 9 o'clock prayer is, right? Okay, I'll explain it to you. A 9 o'clock prayer is when you go under the sheet with the opposite sex. You know what I mean? Because if you are doing that, it means now you are praying to God for a baby. When you are going to the Department of Sleeping Affairs and doing the sexualication with somebody, it means now you are praying to God for a baby, and God will grant you the desires of your heart. The baby shall come, and when the baby comes, don't cry. The baby is the one who will do the crying. When not so long, go and buy pampers and food. Come and feed the baby. Do your duties. Be responsible as a mother as well as a father. So if you are doing an all-night prayer, just know that prayer, it will be answered. So let us all do our responsibilities. Nobody invited you to the all-night prayer. You did it on your own and you know the repercussions. So let's not act as though we did not know. Oh, by the way, it did not happen. Oh, by the way, there is no Virgin Mary here. So we all did it because we knew what was going to happen. So let us just be responsible and be there for our own children. Wabo ariska fanang merwalo, you guys, like Maria Mabaso did and her partner in crime. They gave birth to a child and then abandoned it. And then now the whole country must take a fall for it. So all I'm trying to say to all of you is that Maria Mabaso is not Maria Majeso. It did not happen, oh, by the way, or by the Holy Spirit. You know what I mean? It happened by the sleeping affairs. And that's how it is. She did the sleeping and then she abandoned the baby. That's it. You know what I mean? Because now I remember making a video previously saying that how irresponsible of Thabo Bester's father. You know what I mean? Because I believed her when she said she was art. And then now this. You know what I mean? So this thing of women crying fake grape, it is just a disgrace to other women because we have women who are art and they are victims of this kind of crimes. Now, what do we say about them? Because now they are not going to be believed because of people like Maria Mabaso. I knew the moment she said, you should to see me. You should to see me. Oh, you should to see me. That's when I knew something is wrong with this woman. You know what I mean?
No, you should to see me. You should to see me. 1 week we can't get you.
How old was Thabo at that time?
By that time Thabo was... There's another case. I nearly forget. There's another case. Thabo...
How old was Thabo?
I don't know what Thabo did do there. And they say they want me to sign for Thabo.
Tell us about Thabo's father.
Ah, that one is a very heavy case. You know, when I was growing, I was working, and then we come with my cousin. We was going to my sister, yeah, with my uncle here, my GDR. And then we come here, we go back and the bus leaves us. And then when we go back, we can't go back, the bus is gone. We ask for the lift. When we get the lift. When we are near to the road to go home, that man gripped me here, nearly killed me. And he raped me and then pushed me down with the car. But lucky, I never died.
She's a red flag of a mother. And you know what I mean? I know a lot of you will come for me to say, how could you be so insensitive? Why would you talk about her like that and all of that? Let me tell you this. I'm going to talk like that about her because I'm sick and tired of women who cry fake grape when other women are crying real grape out there. You know, we have real victims of this crime and people are making jokes about this. You know what I mean? They are making jokes out of really hurtful situations. You know what I mean? There are people who were raped by her son. And she is lying to say the father of her own son did the same to her. Hi man, naga boreja, you know, kya boreja straight. But ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. That's all I have for you now. Do leave your comment letting me know what you think. Otherwise, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for listening.